I took a long drive, about 2.5 hours from my house to get these three vintage fans. The one on the left is a Galvin, which I tend to think is a copy of a GE. There's a Corando right there, and there is a GE here. Let's take a look at the Galvin fan. Now, this fan I suspect is from the 1920s, I think, because it has brass blades. I'm just show you. Look at that, it just glides on those bearings, which is a testament to the build quality these things were made. I got this for $85, which is kind of a steal for one of these. But the oscillation box here is missing, which kind of stinks, but this is going to be more of a functioning piece rather than cosmetic beauty. And it does seem like 6 of the 8 screws are missing because only 2 of them are present. But I really hope these are standard size, because if it's not, then we're going to have a pain in the butt trying to get new screws for this. And also, this cage right here, this part here, is broken. But I think that can get fixed. The switch right here still works. I'm telling you, you're not going to find a switch like this on a modern day fan. Like, this is a switch right here. And here is the cord right here. This is not the original cord. However, I think this is an older cord because it has a non-polarized plug on there. But this is also an attachment plug, but it still looks pretty old. And I think this right here is the original head wire. Still pretty bendy, but there's an electrical tape repair right here. And I'm not really loving that. So I'm going to be replacing that. There'll be a separate video of me doing that. So, yeah. Let's move on to the Corando. So, I got this for $15. It says non-working, decor only. But I tend to think the motor still works, because I've never had a vintage fan that just quits. The cord looks like it was just cut. So I think that the fan still works. These are indestructible, but yeah, only paid $15, so if it doesn't work, it's not a huge loss, but I would like to see it working. But this would have been a cheap dime store fan from probably the 1950s or 60s. And bearings seem a little stiff, but I could use some fresh oil with that. And here is a General Electric right here. This is the last one. It has a pretty good bend in the blade. As you can see, this one right here, or this wing right here, I should say, that one's a little out of alignment, which is going to make this a whole shaking like mad thing. But this is in pretty good shape, and I paid $42 for this. And much like the Galvin, this is going to need rewire. The switch, I think, is fine because it's still working perfectly good. The oscillation box is still present, so that's good. I tend to think this is from the 1930s or 40s. And I'll show you guys the original cord. As you can see, it's deteriorated here pretty good, so I'm going to be replacing this wire right here. And this cord right here, the lead wire, there is some copper shown on that too, so that's going to get replaced. But yeah, everything in here is in pretty good condition overall, but I don't know if I'm going to dare to plug this in anymore because of that cord being deteriorated. But I will be making a separate video of me replacing the cord in that fan as well. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed the video of these 3 vintage fan initial checkout. Thank you. Have a nice day.